Okay, so I have made a couple of YouTube videos which I never managed to upload because they always ended up too long. One of them was me taking some Myers-Briggs tests. Another one was just me talking about my Myers-Briggs results. Neither of them were short enough to get on YouTube. And I said in one of them that in the future I might do some other kind of online tests other than Myers-Briggs. I said I might take some fun tests like does my crush like me and stuff like that. But I'm also going to be taking this Aspie quiz because while I might not, to the untrained eye, seem like somebody with Asperger's or Autism, there are some things I have read about this which I relate to. Hopefully, this doesn't end too long. If we get to the 15-minute mark, which I'm hoping I'll be able to see how long it's being recorded for, starting at 10:50, I've already been talking for a bit, so if it gets to 11, I'll stop and upload a part 2 another time. But for now, we're going to start taking the Aspie quiz and see how likely it says that I am an Aspie. Okay, I'm going to go directly to the test. I don't need to log in or register or anything. Okay, year of birth. I guess I'll be telling you on my birthday. 2005. Month of birth, December. At least I don't have to say the exact date. Sex, select sex at birth. I mean, I'm not trans. But yeah, male. Country. It's either going to be England or United Kingdom. It's here. Recent main ancestry, like Canadian, bit German, I guess Caucasian. Why are you just asking if I have autism when that's what this test is for? I guess suspect then. ADD/ADHD, I do think I have ADD. I think that's quite likely. OCD is also possible. Social phobia, possible. Go to quiz. Do you have problems recognizing faces? No. Have your thoughts ever been so vivid that you were worried other people would hear them? Yes. Do you obstruct others' plans? A little. Is your sense of humour different from mainstream or considered odd? Don't know. Do you dislike when people walk behind you? Yes. Are you asexual? No. Do you dislike it when people stamp their foot on the floor? A little. Do you expect other people to know your thoughts, experiences and opinions without you having to tell them? No, but people think that I expect that when I don't for some reason, but I don't actually expect that, no. Do you enjoy big events even if they are crowded? I would like to say yes, I like the idea of them, but no. Do you take pride in your appearance? No, I don't shame myself for my appearance, but I don't take pride in it either. Do you fiddle with things? Yes. Do you realise hours later that somebody that you have a romantic interest for actually showed interest for you, and then feel bad about the missed opportunity to connect? Yes, absolutely. Do you find it easy to describe your feelings? No, absolutely not. Are you sometimes afraid in safe situations? Yeah, all the time. I feel scared and I'm trying to figure out what on earth am I scared of here? There's nothing wrong, but something's wrong. What is wrong? But yes. Do you have problems filling out forms? No, not really. I like filling out forms, honestly. Hey, no, don't do that. Are you shy? A little. I mean, I used to be very shy. I'm getting over it, though. Do you tend to develop romantic feelings for people that persistently shows interest for you? Yes. That's definitely me. Have people you formed strong attachments to taken advantage of you? I feel like yes, but can I actually remember any instances in which that happened? I'll just say a little, I guess. Do others often misunderstand you? Definitely yes. Do you tend to get so absorbed by your special interests that you forget or ignore everything else? I was going to say absolutely yes, but I mean, I'll say a little, because I'm not sure I forget everything else, or just ignore everything else, but it's like I get very absorbed in particular interests, so they're like my main focus, and I don't focus much on anything else, but I don't just completely forget or ignore everything else. Do you work slowly on jobs you dislike? Yeah, but I think that's more from my ADD, which I'm 90% sure I have. Do you have problems finding your way to new places? I don't know, because I've never really had to. Obviously I've been to new places, because otherwise I can't have been anywhere, but I'm always guided there by another person, so it's never really been an issue. Do you feel that you are a very special or unusual person? Not particularly, no. I mean, I'm different from everyone else, but everyone is different from everyone else. I don't feel very special or very unusual. I feel a bit unusual, but not very. Do you have odd hair, for example, multiple whorls, standing up when short, or other peculiarities? No, I have really, average Joe hair. Do you have an alternative view of what is attractive in the opposite sex? I think I'll say a little, but I mean, doesn't everyone? Nobody's, there isn't one thing which everyone is attracted to. Wait, stop it. Has it been harder for you than others to keep friends? Yes. Do you have a good sense of how much pressure to apply when doing things with your hands? No. How on earth would I even know how much pressure I'm applying? There is no way of knowing that. Is it hard for you to see why some things upset people so much? Not hard for me to see why, no. Generally, it's like when I think something shouldn't upset someone, I can see their perspective. I can completely understand where they're coming from, but completely disagree with where they're coming from. Do you mistake noises for voices? How would I know? Because I would think it's a voice. So I don't know. Do you have difficulty describing and summarizing things, for example, events, conversations, or something you've read? Absolutely yes. Oi, stop it. Do you get confused by several verbal instructions at the same time? Yes. Do you prefer to keep to yourself? A little. I mean, I'm quite introverted, but I mean, I do like to be around people. Do you tap your ears or press your eyes, e.g. when thinking, when stressed or distressed? I feel like I used to do that. I used to hold my tongue and then I had a phase of touching my teeth. And now I'm just fiddle with my hands. I'll say a little. Do you have unusual sexual preferences? A little? Well, let's not go there. Have you been accused of staring? Yeah, I've accused myself of staring. But yeah, I've also been accused of staring by other people. But mostly it's just me noticing, oh wait, I'm staring at this person. Do you have one special talent which you have emphasized and worked on? I feel like yes. What is it? I guess sticking a polo to my forehead. Yeah, when people notice I have a particular talent, I emphasize it and work on it as like my own quirk. So I'll say yes, even though it's not necessarily like how they're saying it. Do you stay away from situations where people might express affection for you? Unfortunately, yes. I remember once, a guy was upset at another guy's behaviour towards him, and I asked if he was okay, and like, listened to him and let him vent, and then he was like, clearly trying to be friends with me, and my mind just panicked, and I deliberately avoided him, and I really wish I had just let him become friends with me, but my natural inclination is to stay away from situations where people express affection for me, so yeah. Do you have difficulties judging distances, height, depth, or speed? Yes, how on earth would you judge that? Also, we've just coming up for 11, so I'm gonna split here and upload the next part in another video, alright. See you next part.